So this is what we're making, a curved anticlastic plain ring. In Anastasia Young's book, on page 141, there's a pattern for an anticlastic bangle that I'm going to scale down for a ring. You can see how she drew the shape. Now this is roughly 21 centimeters long, 210 millimeters. So I'm going to keep the shape and scale this down to about 60 millimeters long. And the easy way for me to do that is to take a picture, put it on my computer, shrink it, and print it. Okay, I shrunk this down and printed it, and I just kept manipulating it and printing it until I had it the right size. So I have two different widths. This one is 11 mil wide, and this one is 13 mil wide. I tend not to make anticlastic rings really thick because they cut into the side of your finger. So what I'm going to do is use the 11 mil wide one. So cut the paper out. I mean, you could draw this on paper yourself. It's not rocket science. But you have a pattern. Cut it. Use double-sided tape. Put it on your metal. We're going to use 0.7 millimeters thick for this one. So 0.7 plus the diameter of your ring times 3.14, and that will be the length that you want your pattern to be. So use double-sided tape. Line up your pattern. And saw this out. Then make sure it's the correct length. So this isn't annealed, which is good for sewing. Now this doesn't have to be extremely accurate because it's going to be a wavy ring. So cut it out, take your pattern off, and we'll use our number 2 cut ring file for smoothing inside these valleys. So get all of your saw marks off, and you can use your flat hand file to file the tops of the bumps. Use your number 2 cut flat hand file to file the ends. Make sure they're perfectly flat. Check it for length. Make sure it's the correct length. Anneal it and form it into the ring shape. Now I'm pretty happy with this, but it's still slightly rough, so what I'm going to do is use my split mandrel and just quickly go over it to make sure that no file marks. So you want it pretty nice. It's easier to do now than when it's a ring. Use your flat half-round pliers to form this into the oval shape. We just want the ends to touch. Now I'm not patterning this one, but you could. I'm just making a plain one to show you how to do it. So get the ends so that they line up perfectly, and then we'll solder it with hard solder. So join up, stir up your flux, a little bit of flux, top and bottom, and we're going to pick solder this one. So I'm going to adjust my flame, neutral flame. I have 3 small pieces of hard solder. Heat your pick. Touch the solder, it'll jump up on your pick. Bring the ring up to temperature. When the flux goes clear, position your solder. And it should flow almost immediately. Quench it, pickle it, and round it up. So round it up on your ring mandrel with a rawhide hammer. Flip it. So you can see the shape of the ring. Now use your 400 grade paper on your sanding stick to tidy up your solder. If you did a good job, it shouldn't take much. Do the edges. So now we're ready to go on our sinusoidal stake. So just put the ring over your stake and we're going to hit right in the middle. So you can see I'm turning the ring to make sure that I'm hammering in the middle. Yep. So go all the way around. We'll just use this one spot and then we'll be finished. So back on your ring mandrel to make it round. Just hit in the middle of your ring. We don't want to flatten the edges out any. Now we're ready to polish it, and on this one, since it doesn't have a pattern, I'm just going to polish it on the buffing wheel. Tripoli and then rouge. So there it is. I'm pretty happy with that.